welcome. This is Touchstone Live Fitness. I am Steph. This is comprehensive core class. We do 1 hour of cardio, stretching, a warm-up, a strength build, planks. I'm looking at my cue right here. We are gonna have fun. Today, usually we do no equipment. This is always apartment friendly. If you want, you can have a prop. I have a block. Thank you, Great Western. And, but you could have a pillow, you could have a Nalgene. Not sponsored by Nalgene. You could have anything you want. Or you could just bring your body and self. But we're gonna get started. I have my timer up. This is Steph's singing class. Okay, you ready? So we are gonna get started. You're gonna wanna get up, and we are going to start off with some lovely warm up. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I wanna start us off with some jumping jacks. We are going to do jumping jacks for a nice 45 seconds. Then the next step is going to be a lunge twist. If you are at home and you cannot be doing jumping jacks because maybe Gary, your downstairs lovely neighbor, is like, Steph, not today, that's chill. Just go ahead, open up those knees and side to side. The first 4 minutes of class, we are focused on making sure your heart rate is nice and high and that we get all parts of our body nice and warm. All right, friends, we're here for another 5 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, next up is a forward lunge twist. Once you get to the back of your mat, we're gonna go ahead, lunge forward, hands behind the nape of our neck, twist, and up. Just focus on one foot. That is it. That's what we're doing. I have never done one of these classes in silence, so we're gonna see how this goes for me. What are you doing today? How are you feeling? All right, it is cold. We are lunge twisting. So what I want you to make sure you're doing is you're twisting to the side of that knee. You have a nice exhale as you do that twist. And we're gonna go ahead, get up and switch sides. One more time. All right. So again, this is cardio. I know a forward lunge twist isn't a very cardio thing to do, but it is a great warm up, and it is a great way to build that glute muscle, ooh, that core, and also some stability in those lovely ankles of yours that you might have hurt climbing, who knows? We're gonna do this for another 5 seconds and then get up to do a side knee. Come on up, back to center, 40 seconds on the clock right now, and we are side kneeing. Isn't that a verb, side kneeing? I don't know. So what I want you to make sure you're doing is from the crown of your head, the nape of your neck, those lower ribs of yours are nice and woven together. You're not opening up that chest like this. You're keeping a nice strong midline. You're kind of already warming up those obliques of yours, opening up those hips, getting those elbows toward your knees, and tucking in that belly button and pubic bone. And after this, we're gonna do a nice jumping squat. Let's go, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Get into a nice squat position. Squat, and up. That's all. 30 seconds right here. So while we're doing our nice jumping squat, if, again, you got lower downstairs neighbors, can't be jumping, that's chill. Squat, heel raise. Squat, heel raise, that's it. Same thing. Remember, we're warming up, getting our bodies hot. It doesn't matter that these heaters are on. And we have a nice gentle landing. Woo. Okay, friends, 5 seconds, let's go. After this, one more round of high knee. Nice job, high knee. Let's work it out. Again, making sure we're not having a cute dance move, but we're weaving together those low ribs. This time, driving those elbows nice and toward our torso. Nice exhale as you lift up that knee. Get that heart rate up. Let's go as fast as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. myself in early. So 5, I'm hot. Jump a little wider than hips width, hands to the hips. We're gonna do hip circles. So I always love to do a nice long stretch at the beginning of class, getting into all those crevices, warming up our body. Go ahead, switch it around. Being mindful as we slow down these moves on where we might be weak, where we might be stiff, and where we might want to be extra cautious. Shoulder circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it around for 5, 4, slow down that breath. 3, 2, and 1. Head circles. 3. Nice job. 2, keep dropping those shoulders away from those ears. Last 1, make sure you're not opening up that belly. Find that length in your back and switch it around for 3. Keep drawing those shoulders away from the ears. 2, don't lock those knees. Nice demi bend. Last 1, nice job, and we're up. Hands out to a T, we go side to side. So we're gonna warm up everything above the torso. Everything from the hips below, nice and solid. They're not gonna move, they're not moving. Your upper torso is. And we're gonna go ahead and grab our right arm and bring it over to our left. So feel that top left arm stretch, bottom right arm stretch, shoulders and hips nice and squared. And we're gonna pulse. 5, 4, breathe into it. Feel that stretch. 2, and 1. Nice job. Come up. Twist on over, extending that left leg, top right arm, bottom left arm, square shoulders, hips. Feel that space in that lower back. So you have a nice flat back, nice inhale in. And as you exhale, really use that nice stretch, engage those lower belly muscles to allow yourself to fall as close as you can to the quads until you can't anymore, and those hands go right by your side. Release the tension in your neck. Go ahead, bend that back knee. Keep squaring out those hips. Come on up. Go ahead, bend it again, flexing that front left leg. And coming on up. Walk those hands through to center. Grab for opposite wrists behind that lower back and drop those hands over your shoulders. Shake that head no. Yes, maybe. This is the beginning of Steph's weird hair journey. Slight bend the knees, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. And we're up. Hi, how's the hair? Looks good? Are we twins? Left hand over to the right. All right, again, shoulders and hips nice and squared. Really stretch in that top arm and then the opposite direction in the bottom arm. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come up, square it out. Nice front, top, left arm, bottom, right arm. Square out those shoulders and hips. Nice flat back, nice inhale in. And as you exhale, use that lower belly to drive your torso as close as you can until you can't anymore and they drop by the side. Release the tension in your neck. Bend that back knee. Come on up. Bend it again, flexing that front right leg. Come on up. Continue exhaling, finding that length in that exhale. Nice. Walk your hands outside that right ankle. Nice inhale in. And as you exhale, deepen that stretch. Back through to center outside that left ankle, nice inhale in. And as you exhale, deepen that stretch. Hands back through to center, swivel those feet, 1 foot swivel, maybe 2 apart. And we find ourselves in a nice sumo squat. You tuck in that tailbone and you have your elbows here before you realize you are twerking. When you're ready, your hands go to the knees. Go ahead, drop that right shoulder in and twist from the tailbone all the way out through the crown of your head. Ooh, that stretch. Come on up. Drop in that left shoulder, twist from the tailbone all the way through the crown of your head. Back to the right, back to the left, back through to center. We are ready. Come on up, square out those shoulders. Grab for that opposite elbow, give yourself a nice little hug, dangle here. Let go of those hands, like bend the knees, roll up 1 vertebra at a time, and we are done. We are stretched. Go ahead, get that blood flowing through all of your body. We are warm, we are stretched, we are ready to go. I'm gonna quickly set this timer back. Okay, friends, so we did our cardio and stretching. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started in our planks. So what I want you to do is we are going to start off in a plank and we are gonna warm up in this plank. Usually I have us doing a variation of pretty intensive planks, but today we're going to have them in a nice slow version. So before we begin, index finger and thumb in a nice L, and those palms of our hands go right underneath our shoulder blades. Usually we like to rock back or maybe over a bit. Keep them nice and stacked. Slight bend in the elbows so that they face forward. And when you're ready, those balls of your feet go nice and behind your back. So we are on a plank and the clock starts now. So here we are in a nice plank hold. Again, really feel that index finger and thumb, press into that mat, slight bend in the elbows, and breathe. Feel that space between the shoulder blades, belly button, and pubic bone to the spine. From here, I want you to feel quite solid in where you are, and you do a shoulder tap, leg lift, that's it. If you see me looking, it's because I'm monitoring my time management here. It is a skill. She is learning. We can all be learning skills. By she, I mean me. Here we go. I just want you to trust me. Trust that we are all doing this together. This is me doing it in live time. Well, I guess you're seeing a recording, but here we are. So, shoulder tap, leg lift. All right, come back through to center. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide onto one side, lift up that right arm, bring it back down, slide on over and lift up the other. That's it. So if you cannot catch on, basically what we're doing here are some nice isolations, doing a very slow moving plank, feeling those parts where we do a slight pelvic lift or hip lift because maybe we're a little weak. And that's a great moment for pause to be like, okay, so I gotta work on that. Maybe my right side is a little stronger than my left. Who knows? Let's go ahead and do one more on each side. Lift up, and down, lift up, and down. Awesome. Stay here in a nice plank position. From this plank, I want you to imagine hinging from your hips, shoulders away from your ears. Release the tension in your neck, and you come into a nice downward dog. Solid. Slight bend the elbows, make sure you're not sinking into those shoulders. From here, you're gonna bend those knees as about 3 inches off the mat. From here, I want you to bend those elbows 3 inches off the mat. Ooh, and you're gonna hold it. Don't twerk that booty. Do not find a curvature in your back. We hold. From here, we slowly move into a nice push-up position. Tuck in that pubic bone, tuck in that belly. And we come up. Let's do that again. Downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those elbows. 5, 4, 3. You can do it. 2, and 1. Slide your way through to a push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up and plank for 5. One more time, let's go. It's a little over 3 minutes, forgive me, but thank your body. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those elbows, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide into that chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I love it. And 1. Nice job. Stretch. Pedal those feet. Walk those feet towards your hands. Slide those hands underneath those footbeds if it's accessible to you. Press. Shake that tension in your neck. Let it on go. Slide on up. Whew. And we're up. Maybe our shoulders are nice and warm. Hopefully our core is nice and warm. And we're ready. All right, friends, we are going to do our warm-up for the next, fewer than 10 minutes. Time is a concept. And we're gonna start here with bent knees. So bent ankles, knees, hips, nice and squared and aligned, right? And in parallel with our mat. We tuck in our hips, nice flat long back, hands come out, shoulders away from your ears, and you're gonna drop on back. Now I want you to use that exhale to find that spot where you're dropped and you can't do it anymore, and you're gonna hold it, and you're gonna shake and tremble. But this is fun. We hold for 5, 4, we're practicing getting out of those hip flexors, engaging that full core. come on up. Slide those feet a little lower. Make sure you tuck in those hips, and you come on back one more time. I really want you to use that exhale to get all that air out your belly, and you find that tremble. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come up. One more time. Slide it in. Ready? Elbows out, and let's go. Hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lift up. Hands come right underneath their shoulders, shoulders away from ears, and we are doing a straight legged bicycle. I don't know what those bicycles are called, but the ones where you're like sitting and your handlebars are like right here and you're like close to the floor, that's me. Doesn't I look cute? This is me riding my handheld bicycle. So I want you to do that. You are working out that lower core of yours. You're pedal pushing that air. We are lifting our legs. Our hands go behind the nape of our neck. And now, woo, hand coordination. We are getting into a seated, slow bike crunch. Come on, I know if you're feeling it in your hips, come a little higher. Maybe bring down those feet. Talk to that lower belly. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hold it. Hold it right here. Hands go by the sides, and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Find that length. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come up and exhale. Fold on over. And we're up. Hands by our sides, shoulders away from ears. We're gonna slowly find ourselves dropped to the mat. Before we go, I want you to lift that right arm. I want you to lift that left arm, and we are shaking together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come out. Go ahead, find yourselves to the mat. Nice job. And we hug our knees in. All right, we are going to do a nice crunch series, so get ready. There are not going to be any breaks until we're done with class. Hands go behind the nape of our neck, that small part in our back, squashed. Crunches, I don't know what I'm saying, belly to the mat. Hands behind the nape of our neck. We lift up those shoulders, and let's go with a regular planted knee crunch. Yes, here we are. Nice exhale. As you come up, we're really working on the upper core. And as you talk to that lower back and continue to really press that low back into the spine, I promise you, you are helping those low abs out. Let's go. 5, 3. After this, a twisted knee step crunch. It's gonna look like this. Like this. We twist and we bend that knee. Let's go. You can flex your feet if you want to have a little stability. Gentle drop of that foot back. You are not moving your elbows to conveniently meet them to the knee. You're not twisting that knee to conveniently meet your elbow. We are using our full obliques and that lower core to help us out. 3, and 2, and 1. I told you we are not stopping. We stay lifted. We lift up those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Hands come out. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't stop. Lift those legs. Hands again behind the nape of our neck. 5, 4, double time. 2, and twist, opposite knee, opposite hand to opposite foot. Let's go. 5, 4, reach through, 2, and 1. We're not done. Hands still behind the nape of our neck, and we single leg drop right here. Now you can keep those hands behind the nape of our necks, shoulders off the mat, so you can lift on up. If you cannot do that, if that is asking a little too much for you, go ahead, grab behind that foot and twist. Otherwise, we're here. 2, and 1. Find your secret side. One leg out, the other leg up, hands by the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. nice job, both legs up. Go ahead, release the tension in your neck, hands by your sides. Twisting reverse crunch, also sometimes known as a corkscrew. I don't know why it's a corkscrew and not a screwdriver. Are they the same things? I shouldn't ask these on a full recording of a YouTube video, but corkscrew, screwdriver, whatever it is, you're twisting those hips at the top of that reverse crunch, engaging full length of your arms to prevent yourself from using your shoulders. Last one, hands go by your sides, slowly drop those knees, and we are down. I want you to find yourself on one side. I'm on my right. My right arm is up, shoulders, hips, ankles nice and squared. Top hand above. This is to keep me nice and stacked. And what we're gonna do is called a fish out of water. Do I look like a fish out of water? We don't have, the fish is fine. We can dump the fish back in the water, but for now, you lift those shoulders off the mat. Your ankles are touching. You have a nice exhale as you lift up, and this is warming up our obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Switch sides. Your other side. Let's go. How are we doing? Your ankles are touching, nice and stacked. You're keeping yourself nice and aligned, using your mat maybe as a nice cue. Exhale at the lift. You're not using your hands to push you up, you're using your obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. You come back through to center. We hug in those knees. We let go. We have our hands behind the nape of our necks. Maybe we have our hands in a diamond underneath our low back. We hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press that lower back. Scissors. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flutter. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we hold. 10, 9, 8. You've got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. You release. You let go. You slowly rock yourself up and down and up and down. And we are up. Nice job. I am proud of you. We just did our cardio, our stretching, our planks, and our warm-ups, and now I have a very fun strength build for you. So in this strength build, we do 10 minutes. We're gonna have 10 moves, 50 seconds each, no breaks, just a transition between. And I am pulling up my timer. I should have had this ready, but here we are. And that's all I have to say. So I hope you grab some water. Timer is gonna start now. The first one is going to be, it's gonna be a variation of planks, seated, and mat work. So we're gonna start off with a lovely cross climber sweep. I'm gonna demo for you just before we start, and this is the only one that gets a demo. Feet behind us, we're in a nice beautiful plank. We're not sinking, right? We're not sinking. Everything is lifted. Swipe from the inside elbow all the way to the out. So again, 10 moves, 50 seconds each, just transitions. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So I want you to make sure you are breathing through this. Check yourself. Are your shoulders over your wrists? Are you locking those elbows? If so, micro bend. Have those elbows face forward, especially for my people or myself who likes to hyperextend. That space between the shoulder blades, are you sinking into it? Are you holding a lot of tension in your neck? Make sure that gaze is just a couple inches in front of those fingertips. The next move after this is gonna be a seated V lift. So we'll get prepared. Last one. All right. So I'm gonna get onto my booty. I'm gonna have my feet out. My feet can be bent or straight. It does not matter. But I'm going side to side, a seated V lift. So we're going to elevate these moves the second time around. I split our strength build today into a nice 10 series. So we have our first 5, and then our second 5 kind of like amp up these similar moves. What I'm trying to do is really focus on some key areas like our low abs right now, and make sure they're gonna be nice and sore for us tomorrow. So we make sure we're breathing. Can everyone do a low rib check for me? So check to see if you're starting to open up those low ribs of yours. We got 6 seconds left. After this, we're getting onto the mat and we're doing a starfish. Nice job. Find yourself to your mat, starfish. Feet wider than mat, hands wider than the mat, and you're gonna lift up in a nice starfish. Let's go. So this is starting to get to our obliques. Definitely still getting to our lower abs, and we're lifting up. Now, you exhale on the twist, and I want you to really give me a good twist. Don't just, you know, I tapped my ankle, I want you to come up, and ooh, twist, come up. Hey, water bottle, twist. My water bottle is cheering me on right there. As you know, this is still the quarantine shelter-in-place era, so it is me and my lonesome, and you and this camera, but my water bottle is my audience, so here we are. All right, y'all, keep twisting, keep sending that load back to the mat. Nice job. Next up is going to be a double leg VW. Hands underneath your small of your back, press them into the mat. What you're going to do is you're gonna lower them, and you're gonna do a W or a V. I don't know why I call them VWs. I've always called them VWs. Basically, you're bringing them from a double leg, bring them on down, open them up to a nice W or V, whatever you want to call it. Come back together at the heels, and lift up. Nice. Take it nice and slow. I think it's really easy to do these moves quite quickly because it kind of feels easier and we can think we're getting more moves in. But when we go fast, it's really easy to also gloss over where our weaknesses are. And I know sometimes it's hard to be like, ooh, I'm weak. I don't want to have to confront that, but it's good stuff. It's really important. All right, we come back through to the center. Our next is going to be a side plank thread, genie pose, plank. We find ourselves in a side. We lift up that arm, and we thread. We twist. That's all. So we're gonna do this for the next 38 seconds, and then we're gonna do our other side. So the key about side plank moves is you really wanna make sure everything is stacked, that you're not opening up, you know, your hips or your shoulders, that you're stopping and controlling yourself to be shoulders on top of shoulders, hips on top of hips, ankles on top of ankles. If this is too much for you, you just bend that bottom knee and you do the nice thread, okay? We got 3, 2, 1, nice job. Let's go to the other side. From my genie to my side plank, and I'm up. Notice I'm not sinking into my shoulders, and I'm right here. Now you'll notice that I am doing these moves, I'm talking, I'm giving you these cues. So you might be watching this video, and I don't know, I have not put myself on the YouTube world, but you might feel compelled to be like, wait, but Steph, your booty is hanging out, your shoulders are opening up. I know, your girl is working on it. What's most important is we continue to be super aware without a mirror, without an instructor right next to us, and build that awareness of catching myself. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm starting to sink into my shoulders. Okay, let me press my forearm into that mat. Let me stop from tilting. Nice job. We come back down. We get back onto seated. We're gonna do that seated V side to side, adding a twist this time. You ready? So from here, instead of lifting like the last time, basically it's like I'm crunching in and I'm pushing my feet out and I'm twisting my hips. My shoulders are still away from my ears. My hands are gently pressed into the mat. I have a nice exhale as I twist. And I want you to do your best to keep those ankles and those knees nice and touching. Oh wait, I forgot to do my plank move. That's okay, we'll do that next. I got ahead of myself, y'all. It's okay, we got 10 whole moves to do these good things. Let's go. Nice job. All right, I forgot my plank version. We are going to do a spider plank to elevator. So y'all know spider plank, that knee, one, let's go, goes outside, elevator, we drop and come up. Spider, drop in an elevator and up. Solid. So while we're here, your breath is super important to help guide your moves. That's one thing I want you to focus on. The other thing is your hip. So you're not taking that knee and just dropping your pubic bone to the mat and to the floor. That's not what this is. You're engaging your whole hip, moving the whole version of that torso, using that single leg as a weight and helping out that oblique of yours. Nice job. Let's get onto our backs. We're gonna do a single leg twist to a double leg. It's gonna look like this. We do a single leg and up, a single leg and up, a double and down. So remember the first time we had a starfish, so our feet were wider than hips width and we were twisting. This time, you got your feet nice and parallel with your hips and you're twisting at the top of that hip twist. You feel me? All right, after this, our last one in the strength build is going to involve a reverse crunch to a low boat. Whew, your girl is tired. Nice job. Okay, y'all ready? 7 seconds to get into reverse crunch to low boat. This is what it's gonna look like. We do a reverse crunch to low boat. Reverse crunch to low boat. So remember, we just did our VWs, leg drops. It's a nice low ab workout. Similarly, reverse crunches are fabulous low ab workouts. I want you to have a nice micro pause at the top of that reverse crunch. The lower you do that low ab, the harder the move is. So I believe in you. We got this. We got 10 seconds left in this move. Let's finish it nice and strong. Nice job, y'all. We're done. Hug those knees in. Grab behind them, rock yourself up and down and up. Nice inhale in. And as you exhale, fold on over to the right, to the left, and to center. Sweet. Okay, I am proud of you. You did it. You did your cardio, your stretching, your planks. I'm gonna grab water. So we're at the halfway point. What I need you to do is stay hydrated, and we are almost there. We are gonna do our plank series. So we do dynamic planks in between. I've got some really fun parts of our workout to go through. And then we're gonna do our burn down and then we're done. So that is what we're going to do. I'm just gonna get my timer all set up here. So all you need is your mat, your block. If you haven't, this is your halfway point. Go get your prop, have it by your side. After the planks, we are gonna do our burn down. So this first plank series is going to, I have to get my timer next to me, is going to be a nice series where we break it up 25 seconds each, 2 rounds double time. So the first series is going to be plank jacks and then commandos. So we're gonna do 25 seconds plank jack, 25 seconds plank commandos. That's gonna be the rhythm for the rest of this plank series. Yeah, and then in between, we're just gonna have some fun doing other back workouts and a booty workout. So it's comprehensive core, y'all. We got a comprehensive curriculum core ourselves up. I don't know what I'm saying. It's okay, we're gonna start. So again, we're gonna start plank jacks and then commandos. I don't know what I was doing. You ready? I think we're ready. Let's go, 3, 2, and 1. All right, clock starts now. So if you cannot be jumping in your plank jacks, all good, side to side. If you don't wanna do side to side and you wanna up the ante, side, in, side, in. Let's go, y'all, push for 5, 4, after this, commando, 3, 2, and 1, commandos, up and down. So with these dynamic planks, I want you to make sure you are minimizing that extra funky movement in your hips. You're not compromising your form. Stay up, let's go. 25 seconds starts now of our plank jacks. Last of the plank jacks, then 25 seconds of the commandos. Breathe through it. Keep pressing those hands into the mat. Release the tension in your neck. Your neck is an extension of the rest of your back. 3, 2, 1. Whoo! I feel it. Replace those elbows with those hands. Come on. About 7 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Up. Come back down. All right, cardio. So next up here is going to be our Supermans. So your hands come out and you're gonna lift on up. Nice and simple. Let's work on our low back. Our hands go nice and high. Maybe it's also working out our booty. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, bring it down. Look to the right, look to the left. Back to center, you ready? Come up, hands out to center. Superman, scrapes. I want you to bring those hands up and scrape those shoulder blades nice and together. Get that nice shoulder workout for you, yeah? Nice exhale. You've got this. Lift up those legs a little higher. 5 more seconds just right here. We gotta have another baby break. Last 1. Nice job, look to the right. 1 more, it's a flutter and a Superman. Come up, y'all ready? 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Swim, shoulders away from your ears, neck as an extension of the rest of your back. Feel it in your booty, feel it in your lower back. Breathe through it, come on y'all. Can you give me 5, 4, 3, lift, 2, and 1, nice job. Hands by the torso, and then other side, beautiful. Okay y'all, we have got our side planks next. So the next step is gonna be a side plank. We're gonna do hip dips, 20 seconds. Side crunches, 20. Hip dip 20, side crunch 20. So this time, instead of 25, it's 20s. We get onto our genie, we find ourselves in an appropriate side plank, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hip dips. So again, I refer to my mat to help me out with looking at my body cue. I got my shoulders and my hips as square as they can be. And up, hands go up. 20 seconds of this, knee crunch. Now if you get tired while doing this, if you sense yourself starting to get out of form, bring that bottom knee to the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. You know, I realize I think I did 30 seconds the first time. You're watching me in lifetime, figure out what I did. Come on, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Up and crunch. Ooh, I feel it in my side booty. Let's go, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, y'all ready? We got the other side to go. The beautiful thing about side planks is when you do one side, you don't need a break because you're giving yourself a break by going on the other one. All right, you ready? How do I restart this? Go, side plank, hip dips. How y'all doing? Still stacked? Still good? I reset my stopwatch this time so that I actually know when it's 20 seconds. Solid here. All right, so I am going to bend. I am doing what I usually say don't do, which is try to keep both sides even. I hurt the outside of my ankle on the way coming here, so it is a little bruised. It does not feel very good to do a side plank for too long. 20 seconds came up, so we're doing hip dips. So see, sometimes you just have to modify. If you're just catching me right here in lifetime, no, you can be in a full side plank. You do not have to do this bent bottom knee. But if you're tired, you're babying an injury, it's all good. Here we are in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Side plank with the knee crunches. Stay out of that bottom shoulder. Keep your whole shoulders, hips, ankles, or knee nice and squared. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, I love it. Okay, come back up. Find yourself a nice child's pose. And we lift up. All right, friends, from here, let's give ourselves a plank break. We're gonna find ourselves in a nice dog bird. So what that looks like is we're gonna be in tabletop. I'm gonna start with my left leg out, my right hand out. I'm gonna lift up, and I'm just going to do like that. Ooh, excuse me, I need water. So, we are going to have elbow to knee, 45 seconds, a pulse 15, 45 seconds, pulse 15 after that. And then we'll get on our merry way. So you ready? We reset, we start, we lift out, we stabilize, and we go. Nice job. So, tabletop. It's basically a two-pointed plank. You're getting yourself on your way to nice two-pointed plank. I love it because it really works out that trap muscle. These slower moves here are really awesome for having us get familiar with the parts of us that might be a little weaker. As we reach to get that knee to that elbow, we're getting a really good crunch. I want you to make sure you're not sinking into those shoulder blades, that you got your hips and your shoulders nice and squared. Last up, and we hold, and we pulse for 15. So especially here, make sure you have a nice bent elbow so you're not locking that arm. Try to get those shoulders and hips nice and squared. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Extend out, lift up, and we go. That's it. 52. Okay. So, I can already tell. Usually I actually like doing these toward the end of a workout because I think at the beginning of a workout when I have all my energy, I'm like, ooh, these are so easy. I don't know what I'm doing. By the end of a workout, after having done a lot of this, you're kind of like, wow, here I am. This is challenging. What are we doing? All right, friends, 3, 2, and 1. And we lift up and we pulse. Last 15. So, slight micro bend in the shoulders. I'm trying to check, are my shoulders and my hips nice and squared? Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shoulder bend into nice child pose. And with that exhale, deepen that stretch. All right, friends. We're almost done with this plank version. We just got 1 minute left to go. So I'm gonna find myself in a nice tabletop, and then I'm gonna find myself in a nice plank. From here, clock is starting. We drop those feet into nice bear pose. We come back out into nice plank. That's it. Alternating, maybe which foot comes in. It's kind of like bringing together that dog bird into full circle in a plank. Make sure shoulders are over wrists. You're not locking those elbows. You're talking to that low back. And from here, we hold. We hold in a nice bear plank for 10. Lower those knees. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I love it. Downward dog. Shake that head, pedal. Whew. And we're done with our dynamic planks. So my friends, we have got our burn down left to go. Our burn down is a nice version of 5 moves, 40 seconds each, no breaks, just transitions. And this is what they're gonna look like. So it's the same 5 moves, so that's how I know we are on time. Sorry, I have to change my workout right here. So the first one is going to be a block pass, single leg. Second one, block pass, double leg. Third one is going to be a bent knee, bent elbow, side crunch one side, other side. Last one, block between the ankles, Russian twist. We good? We ready? I think so. Let's get started. Okay, you ready? I'm ready. So first is that single leg cross. We got 9 minutes on the clock, and then we are almost done with class. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So what's your prop? Do you have a nice block? Maybe you have no prop. Are you using a kettlebell? Kettlebell? I don't know. I should not be allowed to talk off cuff on these. I can tell you it's never a easy thing yet for me to talk and teach, but hopefully I'm a little bit entertaining, if not for you, then for me. All right, double leg pass, ready? So we bring that block between those feet. We exchange it to our hands, then we bring from the hands to the feet. That's it, that's the move. So, as you can see right here, my low back is to the mat. I am reaching to get that block between my hands. I'm continuously pressing a small part of my back into that mat. You'll see I'm going quite slowly. It's because I'm really thinking about making sure not to compromise that form. I really want to touch that low ab part of me. So I want to make sure I'm doing it nice and with integrity. Find yourself on your side. Usually I do a full leg. This time I want to do bent knee and bent elbow. It's gonna look like this. So, remember how earlier, I don't remember what I was doing, maybe it was the bent knee side twist. And I said, hey, make sure you're not twisting your elbows to meet your knees. Same thing, right here. Make sure you're not bending your elbows to twist closer to your knees. We want to focus on having this be a side crunch, so that's what we're doing. You got a nice exhale as you lift up. Try to keep those knees and elbows, knees and ankles nice and aligned. You're gonna get my backside, and I'm gonna do it like this. Remember, we do this, and then we do a Russian twist, and then we have one more round. Let's go. I do have to say one thing I miss about teaching in person, besides you, of course, you, is just all of the live reactions as we struggle in pain and in strength together. I miss that. I also really miss having everyone listening to my music, just bumping. It really helps with the vibe. So I hope that you're playing something nice for yourself as you're doing these workouts. Nice job. All right, one more in this round, which is that Russian twist. At first I said the ankle. You could do it at the ankle or you could do it at the knee. The whole point is you're releasing that momentum that sometimes we don't even know we're adding in our legs to help us in this Russian twist. I can definitely feel it already. So if you have that prop, what you're doing is you're squeezing those legs into that prop, really forcing your trap muscles actually, as well as your core, to get fully engaged as you twist. So you have a nice exhale. I love weaving my hands together so that I can hold myself accountable to not opening up my elbows wider than necessary. Whew. All right, y'all. We did one round. We got one more to go. 3, 2, and 1. Low boat, bicycle, right here. I try to switch up the passing of this block to just give myself a little bit of entertaining challenge. It is hard. So if this is getting harder, step 1, lift those legs a little higher. Step 2, bring those legs to the mat. Whatever you need to do, I want you to keep going versus stopping, because we are actually done with that section. Next up is that double leg block. We go in 3, 2, and 1, double leg block drop. Now, something I used to always tell folks when they came to class IRL and we had these blocks is the same thing I will tell you here at home or wherever you are, which is, if this block is getting in the way of you doing your best workout, I want you to get rid of it. If it is not serving you, then let it go. It's a good life lesson. Sometimes when I'm having a hard day, I'm quite anxious, I pretend that my block is that, and I let it go. It's helpful. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Block to the side for our Russian twist later, but until then, side crunches, side crunch, and then a Russian twist. Let's go. Y'all, we're making good time. You know how I know we're making good time? It's because these are timed classes, whereas some of my other stuff is a little bit more like I have to manage my time. I know it's not my best strength, but I'm so thankful that you're here doing this with me. Great. A nice exhale as you get up. Getting those knees into those armpits, those wonderfully, maybe sweaty armpits for that nice final oblique workout. Whew, okay, switch sides. We're almost done with this. you know, y'all, 3, 2, and 1, there would be no final comprehensive core class with me without a 3-minute plank. So this is Touchstone Live on YouTube, but if you want, you know, 2020, we were still doing Touchstone Live on Facebook, and it was Touchstone Live Fitness, and there were these really amazing instructors. I felt so honored that I got to do that alongside them on this digital virtual community. You can see there, I also had my hour-long comprehensive core classes, and there was a time when I didn't have a 3-minute plank. That was a weird time. Why would I do that? 3-minute planks to bookend a class? That's the best way to go. Ready? Last round, let's go. Sorry, last round of Russian twist. I welcome feedback. I welcome everyone telling me what you like, what you want more of, maybe what's not working for you or could be a little bit better explained. I know my class may not be for everyone. I know an hour is a huge commitment, but you know, find a friend. Do it virtually, do it with me. I'm right here with you, and it's fun. I'm proud of you. Drink water, feel how your body feels the next day, and we did it. Y'all, do yourself a favor, find yourself your best 3-minute plank song, so make sure it's over 3 minutes. And basically what we're gonna do is hold it in plank. 1 minute, hip dip, forehead, chin, 1 minute. Full plank, 1 minute, and we are done. You ready? Okay, we ready, she ready. I don't have my song, but you know, my go-to is always like something Beyonce, but today is going to be some Whitney Houston. Okay, y'all, I'm ready. Let's go. In 3, 2, and 1, elbow plank. All right, so elbow plank. Shoulders, I'm wiggling myself, shoulders are over our elbows. Full length of our forearm pressed into that mat, parallel to the mat, parallel to our torso and our shoulders. From the crown of my head to the nape of my neck, I feel that space between the shoulder blades, so I'm not sinking, right? I'm really imagining my lower ribs weaving together. My belly button to the pubic bone are nice and tight with my spine. I clench that booty. I use those inner thighs. And the balls of my feet are firmly on the mat. With every exhale, really think about sending that core to be one with the rest of your spine. Make sure you're not sinking into those shoulders. And we breathe. We don't hold in that breath, we breathe. We got 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hip dip, forehead dip, and we sink to a nice chin dip. Nice, let's go. Hip, forehead, chin, solid. So, slow it down, especially if you've been doing these for a while. And I want you to make sure you are connecting at that midline. So that midline, imagine it going from your sternum to those low ribs. It's a string that connects your belly button and your pubic bone, the crown of your head, all the way to that tailbone of yours. It's a nice stretched string. And it's holding you together, and it's keeping your core in its form. We come back through to center, replace those elbows with those hands, and my gosh, we are here for 1 more minute. So press. Now, if you find yourself sinking, or maybe you got your booty up, I really want you to talk to that inner part of your thighs, press those hands into the mat, and we press and we hold. That index finger and thumb make that nice L, right? Or the backwards L. Press that deeply into that mat. Engage the insides of our arms, like bend in those elbows, stretch. Find your length. You might see me trembling, that's because I am. But I love noticing where I might feel stronger each time I do this. 3, 2, and 1. I love it. I'm so proud of you. We are done. Shake that head no. Yes, maybe. Back to center. Chaturanga if you can, and lift up. Left. Whew. Right. Center. Back up into a downward dog. Bring those feet together. Lift up the right foot. Open up the foot, the knee, the hip. Center. This is why you don't wear necklaces. Foot, knee, shoulder, twist. Center. Down, pedal those feet. Walk them back through to center. Grab, or put your palms of your hands underneath those footbeds if it's accessible to you. Let it go, grab for opposite elbows. Let it go. Rest, rest, like bend the elbows, knees, one vertebra at a time, and we're up. Windmill those arms forward. Windmill those arms backwards. Right up, left behind you, look behind your left shoulder. And exhale, you twist. Up, back, look behind you. And you exhale, twist your right hand to your left. Cell 5, cell 5. You did it. How's my hair? Thank you for joining Touch Sunlight Fitness, and I will see you next week. Bye.